everybody, welcome back to my readings, I guess. As some of you guys may know, I was on a little bit of a sabbatical. I've always wanted to use that word. A little bit of a break for 2 weeks, and I'm totally back. So, I figured it. Oh, already. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. They're like, that's for you. As a welcome back gift. How sweet. I'm afraid to turn it over. But anyway, as you guys may know, we just finished the Lionsgate portal. And it's still kind of going on. It just isn't at the pinnacle of its openness as when it was on the 8th. But we're all back now. So I figured I would do a full energy. Thank you. Check-in. Thank you. For everybody. All right. I'm really wanting to move away from the zodiacs because, to be honest, guys, it's really just one long collective reading. So I don't even really feel the need to always put a zodiac sign on there. So we'll see how that goes. Check what this is. Boom. There it is. That's what we're saying. Yeah, you guys saw it. Welcome back. Time to get back to spiritual service. See, they give us breaks. They give us vacation. Thank you. I needed that after years. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right in. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, feel free to check on my Etsy page. You can follow the links in my bio if you're on Instagram, and if you're on YouTube, you can go ahead and just look in the description box of the video and you can find that. You guys know I offer over 15 lovely readings and healing sessions as well, live Zooms. All right, so let's jump in and see what's going on with the collective, please. This collective, beautiful collective energy that's going on. All right. All right, I'm getting lots of masculine and feminine vibes here. We've got the masculine and the feminine vibes. Please understand that when we talk about the masculine and the feminine, now those streams of energy, okay, those polarities can manifest in the physical as a man and male and female relationship, blah, blah, blah. But it could also manifest from a higher perspective in terms of your individual polarities, right? Your positive and negative, your light, your shadow, your up, your down, your in, your out, your masculine and feminine. So please understand that while I'm reading these energies to you, how you take it is up to you. At what level you would like to locate these energies is your decision. Wow, they keep exposing more and more. There's the masculine right there. It's interesting because this card is all about the disconnection of a masculine energy. So looking at, generally speaking, what's going on for a lot of us is that we have been receiving a little bit of, it feels almost like a surgical element is going on for a lot of us. Imagine being at a pit stop and part of your vehicle being slid out. What part? I don't know. But being slid out to be worked on, right? This is what I'm getting for the masculine energies within us. The masculine polarity aspects within us are being slid out from us in a very etheric, surgical way, and cleared. I'm just seeing beat out. So dusting is going on. Things are being beat out. Things are being released. A karmic balancing is occurring. A lot of justice elements are coming in. Literally, I'm seeing the lords of karma, so to speak, asking, have you learned your lesson? Tallying things up, doling out karma, whatever it is that's relating to the way that the masculine polarity within you has been functioning in your life is being assessed and evaluated at this time. I do have to say that, yes, there are masculine elements in other people, like we know, everyone has masculine and feminine within. I do have to reiterate here that what other people do is their karma. What you do is your own. That's it. Plain and simple. So even here, as we're looking at your vehicle, nobody's asking, oh, but this person who did this to you and that person who did this to you and this job did. Nobody cares. That's all them. That's another department. Right now, we're just looking at you. So you're responsible for whatever it is that you have actively put out there from your masculine polarity self, right? And so a lot of you may be feeling that you've been having to give some things up. For somebody here, you've been being asked to give up chocolate. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But on a serious note, and that was for somebody there, but on a serious note, you've been being asked to give up things, people, places, things, and situations. It doesn't mean that there are not other things that need to be given up, but whatever you're being asked to release at this time are related to the masculine polarity within the self. All right, so there's some of those here. For some of you, they're actively also working on your energetic field at this point. I just wanted to point that out. They just wanted to point that out. So if you're feeling any tingling, especially in the abdominal area, the sacral chakra area, that's us. Don't worry. They're almost done with clearing it up. Some of you are receiving some psychic surgery right now. You may feel it. It does not hurt. Don't worry. You may experience it in a way that's, what's the word? Respective to you, right? So some of you may be feeling a little lightheaded. We're just doing some work in the sacral, they're saying. Some of you may be feeling I'm getting a little bit of an itchy kind of feeling internally. That's just them as well, okay? So no worries, and it'll be done when we're done this call, so don't worry. They're also giving me the guidance for peppermint. Some of you here are being guided to drink peppermint or smell peppermint, to be surrounded by the peppermint scent in particular, okay? Whether you get it through tea or essential oils or whatnot, or the candies. The whole point, the candies aren't so pepperminty, some of them. The whole point is to smell the peppermint. There's an energetic frequency that's coming in. It's going to be what you need right now. Some of you have had some procedures done in the sacral chakra or the root chakra area. They're just blessing those wounds there. Because remember, surgery, even though it's there to heal, for the sake of healing the physical body, it is still considered a wound to the body. So they're going forward, and they're saying remastering some of the things, and I love that. I love that. When they say that, they're giving me this idea of after you're done your real surgery, in the world and whatnot, they're human beings, right? They're doing the best that they can. It's almost like they're going energetic. Your doctors are human beings. That's right. They're doing the best that they can. Although some of them are really led by some higher powers, but they're saying that they're going over the work that's been done. I see them doing some massaging. I see them doing some etheric surgeries on their end in the etheric bodies, all of that to kind of just help this wound heal faster, to clean up, to all sorts of stuff. And they're saying that I don't even need to go into, because there are also codes involved in there, and regenerating things, and I don't need to go into the specifics, but please know that if you've had any surgical procedures in those areas, the sacral and the root chakra, which are corresponding to the abdomen and closer to the perineum, like all of those areas, the abdomen downward, please know that Spirit is going over that to take care of it. I do see some things that may have been extracted from that area. I'm seeing for some of you there. For somebody here, you actually had a foot surgery, and I'm seeing that as well. So they're saying, yes, you too are getting this reconstructive stuff. They're also giving attention to the throat chakra for a lot of us here on this call. They're saying, thank you so much for being on this call. Some of you may have just joined. Yeah, hi. Somebody may have just walked into the room in the middle of this reading. They're saying you two are being called to receive energy. So they're saying that it's time for me to formally reintroduce myself. So okay, they're like pointing here. All right, so okay, it's interesting because before they had said not to really talk about it, so now's the time. So hi guys, if you're not aware of me, if this is your first time watching me, my name is Jonelle. Nice to meet you. So they told me a long time ago what I do in a very broad sense, I'm a teacher, a healer, and a motivator. And everything I do comes from a standpoint of compassion. So what that basically means is that I work along the ray of compassion, right? So that's, I'm not going to, I'll keep it 100. If you've had readings with me, you will get facts, hardcore. But they will come with a certain frequency that's kind of loving and nurturing. And that's just what I do. I can't help it. I'm a snuggler. But that being said, the new thing that I have been really activated with and working on a lot with people recently is medical intuitive energy. So in this card, we do have the spiritual service. You guys know, if you follow me, that I work primarily with people who are already masters in something. So I do tend to work with light workers and star seeds, or whatever you want to call those people. Those are the people I work with. They have mission and work, and so I help them to awaken. They may come to me at a time in their life when they need to restructure things, they need to let go of certain things. They may think that they're just coming for a love relationship or just whatever calls them in, but there's usually, actually 99.9% usually a spiritual counseling element that is involved there, and it's for the light worker community. Now, that being said, I do a lot of readjustments to the energetic field, and now I've been doing a lot of okay, they're saying, okay, yeah, a lot of medical stuff. So just healing the medical body, physical, metaphysical, and a physical body through intuitive healing and medicine. But also a third thing that I haven't really mentioned to maybe only one or two people, but they're saying it's okay to talk about it now, is that I do karmic readjustments. So this is clearly not going to be for everybody, but there must be a reason I'm supposed to tell you this. What that is I am able to see karmically what's going on with you, and then if need be to make readjustments. So let's say, for example, that somebody as a karmic debt or a karmic agreement, they have to experience this, whatever this is. It could be an illness, it could be an event in life, it could be whatever. It's reassigned. So for whatever reason, not all people will be eligible for this. That's the thing. Not all people will be eligible for this. But if they're eligible, what happens is I'm authorized to either get rid of that karma altogether after tallying up karmic things, or I can reassign it. So in this lifetime, if they're supposed to get arthritis or something, as a karmic debt for that, or karmic, I don't like to use the word debt, but I do have to be honest, in my line of work, some things are karmic debts. Some are just agreements for experience. But whatever that is, it's almost like I am authorized to transfer it. So maybe instead of getting rheumatoid arthritis or something, it can be moved over and they'll end up losing their hearing in their left ear instead. Okay, that's an example from one person, just as a quick example. But also, what I've noticed that has come through is sometimes after I tally up the karma, some people get things wiped completely, or they get their timelines readjusted. They may get an advance on things. So if something is supposed to happen in 8 months, it's now down to 3 months, for example. How it manifests for people is really going to depend on the person and their soul contract, and just there are a lot of elements that are involved. But for whatever reason, a lot of the people that I've been having readings with lately, over, let's say, the past month, they've been having karmic readjustments happen for them. And for whatever reason, it's they need to hear that information at the conscious level. And I do not offer a reading for that. Look at me, I'm like... They told me not to talk about it. Now they're telling me to talk about it, and I'm all shy about it. But I do not offer a specific reading for that. If it comes up in our connection and what happens, then so be it. So that's something that I'm able to do now. So working with karmic stuff. So thanks God. Karmic stuff, medical stuff, light worker stuff, and of course the occasional whatever else you need, past life, all that stuff is something I'm capable or able to do, and authorized to do is actually the word. So anything else I need to say? Oh, okay. They're saying I'm here and ready for work. So if somebody is on this call and you're like, me, come find me, you know where to find me. And so it is. All right. Yes, the reassignments. They keep calling it reassignments. And I just heard reassignment surgery. So for somebody here, maybe reassignment surgery is actually something that you're going through. But you know, sometimes they say the truth is stranger than fiction, right? They say the truth is stranger than fiction. And in my line of work, I am apt to say that is true. But now, the things that I consider to be true doesn't seem strange to me, because I'm no longer in this idea of, oh, this is weird and this is fictional. It's just too much validation. There's too much validation to still be in that area where it's like, this is strange. But for a lot of people, this kind of information may seem like, wow, this is strange, because it's so strange. But please know that we are in the age of Aquarius, and we are at a time where many people are waking up. If you're even able to exist in the same physical reality as this video, to even hear it playing in your physical background, let alone to literally see it and then tap on it and listen to it, then you are drawn to this information, and it's for you for a certain reason. There are some people who will never it will never cross their path, and that's not a positive or negative thing. It just means it's not for them in their reality. Okay, so just be mindful, because Spirit is asking us to acknowledge the intellectual and not only the intellectual but the metaphysical shifts that are going on right now. The age has passed already, right? So it's okay. Thank you, Spirit. They also want me to start talking now about talk about trying to cram everything in 25 minutes just to fit on Instagram. But they're asking me now to comment on the age that has just passed. You see? So again, if you've been following my it's like jumping out of my hand. If you've been following the messages that have been coming through my channel, so to speak, then you will understand that you're part of a collective of people who have entered into a new age, right? The new age has already happened. You've already come ashore. You've already crossed this bridge. You've already done all that. But the problem is that a lot of people are failing to see that they're in the new space. Remember, you're in a new timeline. In fact, look at this. At some point, you made a decree, you made a will, a desire to shift. You wanted the new beginning. And that you have it. It's here already. The door is open. The door is open. Look at this. Reassurance of the golden light. Literally everything that you've asked for is here. I want change. The healing energy came in. I've made the jump and the shift. I'm here. I already have it. Look at this. You've already made the shift. You've already come ashore. You've already had the asking. It's happened already. You've received it. You've connected already. The door is open. You've had the paradigm shift. But the problem, Spirit is saying, is that a lot of us are still holding on to these ideals. Here's the Eight of Swords. Two of Swords, with carrying very, 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 very Eight of Swords energy, might I say. Two of Swords, look at this. The Eight of Swords, for those of you who may not know or may not remember, speaks to obsessive thinking, imprisoned thoughts, the kind of perspective that keeps you limited. But the nuance of the Eight of Swords is that you can easily get out of it. It's just a perspective shift. As I did that, I could feel that for some of you, it's because you may need to have some energetic clearing. So please ask your angels and guides to clear out your energy field. Of course, you can get it done by me or anybody else professionally, but you can do that yourself as well. Ask your spirit guides and your angels to help you clear out your field. That's just about clearing out the lower level vibrations, old thoughts, people, places, things, fantasies, all that stuff. Just get rid of it. See? It's like all the sand, get rid of it. Look at the defensive energy. So what happens is that you have been running on a paradigm for so long in your life. And that paradigm has helped enforce and reinforce certain ideas, certain beliefs, certain actions. So here you are in the defensiveness of the Nine of Wands. It's like, dude, step over that. You're not even there anymore, but you're carrying around this idea that I'm still in this old paradigm. If I see this guy come to me a certain way, it must mean this. He wants this, This job is asking me for this. That means this. That means I can't do this. It's all, the slate is gone. It's clean. It's clear. So now when a person steps to you, when a job opportunity comes to you, you have to get rid of this Four of Pentacles holding on to all those ideas and step into the Magician. Oh, what's this? Ooh, the Magician. It's coming through with the Two of Pentacles, but it's almost like it doesn't want to have the Two of Pentacles fully exposed, right? The Two of Pentacles in that back and forth energy. Instead, they want to show you this. Step into the Magician. Look at that. You've already made your shift. Look at this. It's in your hands. It's in your hands. You're here. New beginning. Ace of Pentacles, you have it already. This is about wanting something in a non-physical way and literally in a physical pentacle way, you have it already. This is reinforcement. Here we have the Justice card. What did I tell you guys? Okay, so if you're watching this reading, Spirit is here to get you to, the main message here is to get you to align yourself. You know the truth. You've had the shift already. Align yourself with this. The Justice card is coming and say, hey, you're done. Let go of all this thought. Let go of all these thoughts. Let it all go. And in fact, there's the world. The world heralds an ending. But guess what? It's an ending, but it's also a new beginning. You see how she stepped through? You've already stepped through. So if some of you are between two minds about someone or something, may I invite you to really stop and think to yourself, why is it that I'm between two minds about this? What's the evidence? Remember, at this time, when the energies have changed and new energies are already here, you're going to have this lag of physical reality, because the old energies were here and they were able to manifest a physical reality around you. But now the old energies are gone, but the physical stuff is still here. You're still at that old job, but you're going to be leaving soon. You're still in that old relationship. Oh, but you're going to be out soon, right? And in the meantime, the new energies have been here and they're finally starting to show up in your physical life. The problem is they look the same. So here you have, let's say, for example, a person coming in for romantic interest. You can't tell, is this the new energy or is this the old energy? Because they look the same. It is up to you at this point to relax, release, and trust that whatever it is that you're dealing with may look the same as the old stuff, but it is not the same. And it is your job to start to operate in a different way by remembering that you've already made your timeline jump. You're out of that old stuff. You just need to stop turning your attention to all these old thoughts and all this old conditioning. Let it go. Stop turning your attention to it so that you can instead choose to focus on the new. And when you focus on the new, that's when you can start working together with people, places, things, and situations that are manifesting in your physical life for the sake of your happiness. All right. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. This is just a super quick energy check-in for whoever. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or a healing session with me, please do feel free to reach out. You have all my information. If it's meant to be, you will find me. Ooh, I like that. If it's meant to be, you'll find me. All right, I'm done. Okay. Mwah. Bye, you guys.